Good afternoon. 1,000 subscribers. Wow. This is surreal. I never would have imagined that it would have been this hard to get this far with the subscribers. I apologize for the sun. There's not much I can do about it right now. I don't even really know what to say. I thank every single one of you. I look forward to doing more giveaways and learning more about each one of your stories, and maybe starting to incorporate some of you in my videos so I can learn more about you as well. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your concern for what I'm doing and when I'm testing something silly out. I appreciate the banter back and forth when we're trying to network with one another and learn a little bit of something. I just appreciate everything. The more we support each other, the more we make these channels grow, the more we find what type of keto we like to associate with, regardless if it's CKD, regardless if it's targeted, regardless if it is strict keto or loose keto, or carnivore cycling keto, or keto cycling carnivore, whatever it may be. It's nice to have people that support you and that are there for you and that are willing to help you grow, even if they're not ready to take that jump themselves and create their own channel. So again, I appreciate you. Today's video, or vlog I should say, is something about what I've noticed over the last 2 weeks. I'm very open and honest with you guys. I tell you everything about my life. I have nothing to hide. Everything's pretty much open publicly. I show you in my house. I tell you about my family. I show you the foods and stuff that I eat almost every single day, whether it's on Facebook or here. And I'm just very open with you. I don't want to be ever called a liar. I don't want to be called somebody who tells half-truths. I don't want to be called any of that stuff. I want somebody that you can talk to, that you trust, that you know is going to give you the truth and just be a good person overall. And that's who I strive to be. I may come across a little harsh sometimes, or a little bothered or triggered sometimes, but I can assure you I'm still me. I like to speak out about things. Sometimes I'm very passionate about this. It's changed my life. It's changed my friends' lives. Some of my family, it's changed their life. Keto and carnivore will be the next recognized way of eating. It's already starting to become that way. I'm starting to see stories more and more of people talking about tumors. A lady that I just started talking to off of the carnivore group, her doctor recommended that she start eating a low carbohydrate diet because of the tumor that was growing in her brain, and it shrunk substantially on keto, and now she's switching over to carnivore and incorporating forms of fasting, and it seems to be taking care of the problem. I pray that it does take care of the problem for her. What I have noticed over the last 2 weeks, and I've told you guys before, I like to have a diet soda from time to time, a Coke Zero, a Diet Pepsi, whatever it may be. A diet soda, a carbonated drink is what suits my fancy, a Zevia, whatever it may be. Well, I have quit that completely. None at all. Carbonated water is what I do, and regular water and salted water, and nothing else other than just water, meat, butter, salt, maybe some Slap Ya Mama seasoning because it's got just like chili pepper, black pepper, garlic powder, whatever it is, and that's as far as I go. I eat nothing else other than just regular whole food now that is not processed. I do no oils, no nothing. I just eat meat, some seasonings, water, butter, maybe a little hot sauce for some flavoring sometimes. That is it. I consume no vegetables, no fruits, unless it's a weekend and I'm not doing a ketogenic, or I'm not doing a challenge. Then I will make a keto meal just to break things up, or make a video so I can show other people how to do it. I still believe in keto wholeheartedly, even though I'm doing carnivore. Carnivore is more sustainable for me. I can't have all the vegetables and stuff every day. And I darn sure can't do Dr. Berg's 7 to 10 cups of vegetables per day. That ain't never going to happen. That's just craziness. Anyhow, what I have noticed in the last 2 weeks of consuming no diet sodas at all, and well, I can't say it's quite been 2 weeks since not consuming any diet sodas. I think I may have had one in there, if I was being 100% honest. Well, my experience now is with time away from the diet soda, regardless if it is safe on your insulin or safe on your blood sugar or something like that, what I have noticed is my joint pain in my elbows went away. My pain in my neck, as stiff as it was, gone. The achiness in my knees and stuff throughout the day, gone. I was like literally standing like in a squatted position where my butt was on my heels today forever while I was working on this vehicle, and I noticed no pain at all. My cravings for certain things, gone. Just gone. It just disappeared. Staying away from it just left my body completely. I crave salt, I crave water, and I crave fat. Those are the 3 things that I crave right now. Not even so much protein. Salt, water, and fat are my 3 cravings right now. And they are so refreshing. I carry a little container of pickles in the car. Those individual pickle, like, lunch type deals or something like that. I have them sitting right here. I will show you. I'm trying to do this without just the little individual pickle containers you can get at your supermarket. They've got a substantial amount of sodium to them, and I try not to do vegetables or anything like that, but if I do get a little craving or something like that for some salt, and I can't grab the salt container because I'm driving, I'll grab one of them little containers of pickles and just drink the juice, and I'll nibble on a pickle to see if I'm really craving the pickle, or is it the vinegar and the juice or whatever that's inside it. And normally it's just the juice and I don't want the pickle, but I get that load of sodium in my body, and then I've like almost reset myself again. I start feeling substantially better. I've been getting lots of headaches over the last few weeks. Those headaches have went away since cutting the diet soda, increasing my sodium content, my hydration, and eating more good quality meats with fat attached to it, and keeping away from the oils has really reset me. It's my whole focus has changed. My energy levels at work has changed. I am so productive right now, staying away from it and not doing it, that my body is like it's almost talking to me and telling me that, dude, you don't need that stuff. You just need good food. Get your fat from your protein sources. Make sure your fat is attached to your protein sources. A little bit of butter doesn't hurt, but again, butter's not even necessary if you balance your macros properly. And for those of you that don't know what macros are your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fat. And when that's balanced properly, you're not looking to add fats to your food. You're not looking to add other Fox products. You just salt, pepper, butter, meat, New York strips, ribeyes, any kind of fatty sources. If you're eating a more lean style meat, throw some butter in there to balance it out. And when I started doing that and learning that I don't need the olive oil and the avocado oil, the MCT oil, the coconut oils, when I started learning I don't need that stuff, I can get it from just regular butter, regular animal protein with fat attached to it, and just salt, and keeping everything to the minimal level. I feel so much better. I feel substantially better. My gym gains are going through the roof, crazy. I have really set a new mark for myself and realized that having that variety that I used to think that I had to have was just a big smokescreen. I didn't have to have it. I was training myself to have it. I convinced myself that variety is exactly what I needed. I convinced myself that diet soda every couple days might do me some good, just to break up the monotony of things. I convinced myself that that's what I needed. It had nothing to do with needing it and it being a reality that having something different in my life would change something. That had nothing to do with it. It was all in my brain. It was the reality of believing that I needed those things is what was causing the problem. And once I realized, wait a second, you're going to have to be accountable for something here, buddy, because you're not doing that right now. So I created the 14-day challenge that we're now on day 3. And even though I had cut things out before that, I just, really simple. Last night I had like 8 chicken wings is the only deviance from butter, red meat, water, some Slap Your Mama seasoning. That was my only deviance last night, was I had 8 chicken wings, and what I did was I took a little bit of butter and some hot sauce and mixed it up and took those wings and threw it in the air fryer. Wow. It was amazing. But I won't eat that again for another 3 or 4 days probably, or if at all. I noticed the longer I go with a minimized food list of nothing but red meat, water, salt, and butter, and my carbonated water, I don't really care for anything else. I'm not looking for other products. The longer I stay away from all the other stuff, I have convinced myself that I was wrong. I have convinced myself that I actually made myself believe that I needed all those other things when I did not need those things. It was all a head trip. It was all what was going on up here. And then I was actually starting to believe and ingrain and store that in my brain, that I can have these things and still be successful. No. I was playing games with my own self, and I didn't realize what was going on until I woke up and I said, enough. Quit. I noticed a couple things over the last few days. My neck has shrank. My chubby squirrel cheeks are starting to sink in more, and my cheekbones are starting to pop out more by my eyes. And I was like, wow. Just something as simple as cutting out diet soda and not trying to mix up bunches of creams with seasonings and stuff like that, and living very simple, has got me back right on track again and feeling amazing. I'm not trying to be the keto police. I'm not trying to be the carnivore police. I'm trying to be real with you. I'm trying to help you understand the more minimized you become, the more successful you're going to become, the more deeply adapted your body's going to be, and it's going to be in a REM style keto or a REM style carnivore. It is not just going to be carnivore or keto. It's going to be REM. It's going to be a REM version of that. You're going to be in it so deep, and your body's going to adjust to it so well that you have no other option to succeed. And once your body starts getting used to the same thing over and over and over again, because naturally as humans we don't like change, you're going to flourish. You're going to subdue your results, and you're going to succeed. That's just that. Minimize your selections. Get rid of the garbage. Increase your electrolytes. Don't be afraid of hydrating if your body's telling you to hydrate. Red meat is good for you. Red meat helps you make babies, just like Tristan from Primal Edge Health says. And red meat gives me gains in the gym that I don't understand. It just makes me very powerful, and my work has completely gotten better. My labor hours have went up just by engage. Isn't it funny how when you engage something such simple as like just the types of foods that you put in your mouth, how your whole life starts to change, how your nourishment comes up, and then all of a sudden the rest of your life comes up. Your love life, your relationships with your wife, your children, your belief in how you believe, your overall reality and your perspective starts to change. And when you start living a very simple, minimized life, you free up so much more of yourself to people that you become such a more enjoyable person. You show people sides of you that they don't typically get to see. Your emotions, your feelings, your reality starts to show, and the type of person and stuff that you are, it's an abundance. And it's an overwhelming sensation of when you minimize the things that you put in your mouth and you make sure they're healthy, the rest of you starts to show through in a projected style that it has never been seen before. Just because you realize, I don't need that other stuff. I'm going to make my body happy, and I'm going to put in good quality food, and I'm going to stop lying to myself and convincing myself that I need these things, and stop saying that it's okay for everything, and start holding myself accountable so I can start letting my actions speak for me without my words. Because, you know, the old saying is, actions speak louder than words. And if I can do that, and I can show people how I thrive, and I can show people how easy and simple this is, you can do it. You really can. You can succeed. You can make it happen if you want to make it happen. All you have to do is write yourself a note, post it on your bathroom mirror, write yourself another note, post it by the kitchen sink, post it by the table, post it by your TV where you sit down and you eat your dinner, or at your kitchen table. Post it on the steering wheel of your car. I will not lie to myself today. I will do this. Look at yourself every morning and say, damn, you're beautiful. Man, good looking, man. Good looking. Keep it up. Because I'm not lying to myself when I say that. Quit tricking yourself and making yourself believe that you need things, that it's okay to do certain things just because you can. Start believing in yourself, start holding yourself accountable, and start getting those results and those gains that you want in life, and build those relationships. Let yourself be projected out through your actions and show people it can be done. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. I hope to get many more. I hope to reach out to many, many more people. I love every one of you. Thank you for supporting me. Have a great evening. Keto on, carnivore on. Remember, this is your life. You got to live it, not anybody else. Try to do it the healthy way. Thanks, guys. God bless.